morning. Another day. I think I might take care of this. Put some more gravel down here. But have some coyotes in the distance. I got a bag. Looks like a bag of chips blue in my yard. But it's no chips. It's probably empty. Are you coming? There's little Miss Libby. The cute little sugar bug. The little video that I shot yesterday about the little creature running around. I'm pretty sure it's a mouse. Oh, it's not a chip bag. He has a great old time in our front yard, which is totally crazy. So I hear a quad. Not seeing the quad. We have a neighbor that drives a quad. I think he works in Silver Springs. So this is a bag of water. Let's see if there's anything in there. I don't see anything. So it looks like I'm safe to grab it. I'm leery to grab anything. We try to keep plastic away from our yard. So we will. Oops, little Miss Libby's making a mess. Plastic don't break down very good out here. Cardboard I don't mind because eventually it'll break down. We got little prints over here that's new. I don't want to step in on that mound because it's full of holes. I have another one. We kept stepping and it kept collapsing. I got, it's amazing this one's still up. See, I got some footprints over here. Looks like it might be rabbit. I got a marker here because I think it's 50 feet or 100. I don't remember. We're gonna have to measure it. But basically we're gonna probably, if it's 100 foot, I have another plastic over there I'll have to get. Our drainage for our septic. Oh, see, I just stepped in a hole. I try to pick them up, the plastic. We got a couple places around here, which it's their property. You know, and I'm not going to tell them what they can and can't do. That's why we're all out here. We're all off grid. Most of us off grid. Some of us, I would say, not off grid. But, come on. Some of them, I think, just want to be out here for the same reason, but not being off grid. I mean, why would you want an electric bill? If you have septic, you have to pay. not per month, but every 2 to 3 years, 4 years. Some people will get could go 6 years depending on what they do. But yeah, but for electricity and water, why would you want to pay when you can do it for free? I gotta straighten up my shoe since I try to dump. No, I don't tie my shoes anymore, my tennies. And that's because I slide them on and off all the time. And I get sand in them. And I don't really wear socks with my shoes, which I should. Well, I do sometimes. My feet gets really sweaty in them. I'm gonna have to go out and get another pair of shoes, but I think I'm just gonna get slip-ons. But the sun's bright, isn't it? So last night in one of the cameras, and I could barely see it, is we had the camera really low after I adjusted it last night for my husband. We had 2 lights moving. At first I thought they were 2 eyeballs. And I couldn't tell, they must have been like pretty in the distance. I could never figure out if this actually died or a fire came through while we weren't here. But it never touched just certain ones. It's been like that for a month or so. Could have been last year, I don't know. But no, because we had a lot of dead stuff that was alive earlier in the year. See, there's one right there. That's the, you can see the holes. My husband stepped in it. Boop. Holes from creatures. But I am looking to see if there's animals tracks. These tracks here, that looks like maybe a lizard or something, or a snake. No, it's the grass that's in the wind and it blows on the sand. See, this is a really good one. I got paws, so maybe it was an animal out here. Wandering around this part of it, which, okay. We got some more tracks. Yeah, Apple, I'd get a app for tracking, but Apple doesn't like my debit card no more. Keeps telling me it's the wrong thing. I've talked to my bank, and what they do is they keep telling me, Fraud keeps calling me about every week. They want to know, Apple's doing this, Apple's doing this. Is this you doing it? And I have money in there. Finally called my bank. I said, you know, I'm tired of them harassing me. You need to put a Now I don't know what kind of scat. That's probably because it's got hair in it. Probably coyotes. What's... Oh, I thought there's a stick over there. I'm like, what in the world is that? So, but so Apple's, I can't download any apps, any new apps on my phone. I'm just gonna have to probably go out and get a Apple gift card with 20-30 bucks on it each month, because I am tired of them dealing with, I'm tired of dealing with them. I really am. That is a dog. That's a dog barking. Sounds like we have hound dogs over that way. Guy raises them. Yeah. I think it might have been animal's eyes that I seen last night. So. I hear a vehicle. Or is that a boat? So we had a quad come through. I don't know, last night or the night before. The quads live over that way. So I really don't like coming down here too far because I got a crazy neighbor over here. We went up there because someone opened up the road, which it's supposed to be open, but it was overgrown. And we went up there, turned, actually I think we went past this place, turned, and went up to Tamarack, and he found us the next morning. He's the one that came into our property before we even opened up the door. My husband opened up the door, and it surprised my husband. He was telling us, this person is crazy. 2 girls. Right on the other side of him is a trailer. Now, all those trailers are actually on his property. They're crazy. All they want is, can I say nasty from him? And this neighbor over here went crazy on him, and he's in a court battle with him to get his property. And a very good neighbor of ours, and a friend that lives on the end of our street on the corner. So we got one corner, he's got the other corner. That he's crazy. And the gal that lives across the street from him lives underneath the road, underneath her property. She has a house underneath all the sand. He was telling all this, and he was telling us about his pows how he was a sniper, and he don't like pow-pows, and the house over here, a warden used to live there, and he's got a lot of it. I think what he was trying to do is he was trying to get us, oh, we love them. We have a whole bunch of them. I'm never going to tell anybody if I have some or not. It's none of their business if I have some. So, get to the point is when he walked off our property, he asked my husband to do a favor. My husband was getting ready to go to work, just got hired. Said he couldn't work, he couldn't do it. And the guy basically threatened him. My husband goes, "Are you threatening me?" He goes, "Well, stay away from me." And my husband goes, "Then you stay away from us." We're not the one that went up and bugged him. We were hoping that the road would be actually a little bit smoother to go up in and over on out, since it is on Second. But it wasn't. So so we don't go that way, which is a shame that it has to be that way. Come on, Lib. Come on. You can't be in the street without Mama. So, yeah. Do I feel safe here? Yeah, I do. You don't come down here. I don't go up there. And all is good. And by document what he did, which we already did. See, there's some. Those weren't there yesterday, so I know that they were out close by. So it had to have been the eyes from the dogs, from the coyotes. But they never got any closer than that. So let's see how bad my husband tore this up after I raked it. Not too bad. Might rake a little bit more, especially on that side. Just like I really wanted to do that. Oh well. Life goes on. Life goes on. Well, that's about the end of my morning little routine. I'm not going too far because I want to get something done before it cools down. Got a cute little bird. I don't know if you can see it in my yard. And my little rat or mouse or whatever was out running around last night. I get a big kick out of him on my cameras. My cameras pick up insects on this side. And it's supposed to be able to tell it's insects, so it won't like track them. You know, you put your finger, it has a thumbs up or thumbs down. Put the thumbs down on every single one of them and say they're insects or nothing. And it still films them every night. but it won't. I got it set where it will actually should be able to see a vehicle go by or a light at night, and it doesn't go that far, even though you can see it in the cameras with the bugs flying. So go figure that one out. And it, you know, it'll show my husband pull in here and he'll say vehicle in the backup. So I know it can, but it just doesn't. So I don't know how to change it. I got a spot. I got a wireless. It's not, it's Wi-Fi, but it's got a cable. I need to see if I can get batteries for it or solar for it to plug it into solar. And I think I'm going to put it on one of the posts out front here, I think, if I can. Or do a post closer to the road. And it's got lights. It's got floodlights like these with it. So it'll go off. I think that's what we might need. But that's my morning. I'm going to get to work. I'll show you, maybe. I don't know, probably not. But I might let you. I'll take pictures of what I'm doing, I guess. I could do that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing today. I don't feel up to it, but I got to do one thing at least. I try to do one thing on my list. This way, I always have my list really small right now because there's not much to do. And there's still so much gravel. I'd be out here 7 days a week doing it and still have tons of gravel. So, and he's talking about bringing more in. Oh well, life goes on. Okay, thank you. Thank you for watching. Hit thumbs up, describe. I like more describers, even if you don't watch. Thumbs up, share. This is Off Grid. This is the beginning of Off Grid and Homestead. Even Libby is letting you know. Talk to you later. Bye.